Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Blessing, and if you are joining us for the first time, you are highly welcome. This is a channel where I share sewing tutorial and pattern drafting. So guys, in today's tutorial we're going to learn how to make a bracket. Okay, so guys, and this is the material I will be working with. I've cut my basic bodies ready, and this is lining. I went ahead to pad it with Esther. Okay, so guys, so the thing I will be doing here is that I will just fold this fabric, let me say this very burdens into two like so. Then I will go ahead to iron it. I will do the other one like so, and I will take it to my ironing table and use my hot iron to iron it. So guys, this how it looks like after ironing, and the middle part will just serve as my middle line. So you can see that will serve as my middle line. So guys, I will just place the lining on top of the fabric, right side facing right side. Then I will place about 1 inches upward. So after that, I will just secure these two with a pin, so that by the time I want to sew, it won't disturb me. Okay, so I will just place it like so. So after that, I will, from this part that I ironed, and that will serve as the middle like I said. So I will just measure the length I want. I'll just take the staple from the starting of the neckline and come down by at least 8 inches. Then on that 8 inches, I will come in from that middle part by 0.5 inches. Then I will still come out by 0.5 inches as well. Then I will, on the top part, I will still do the same, 0.5 inches on both sides, so that I can have a straight sewing. Okay, I will just go ahead to roll this line together, just the way you see me doing. I will do the same thing to the other side. So after that, I will just go ahead to do the other parts. I connect it. That means when you connect it, it will all together give you 1 inches. You understand? Alright guys, I will just take it to my sewing machine to just run a stitch on this line I marked. Okay, so guys, here's I'm on my sewing machine now. So I will just go ahead, like I said, I will go ahead to run a stitch on the mark that I marked earlier. So I will first of all start at the bottom part. So we'll just sew it all through like so. So guys, I will do the other side the same. So guys, after stitching on it, I will go ahead to cut my row. Then after that, I will just go ahead to remove out my pin, because the two, they are, as in, I've stitched the two together, so I'll just go ahead to remove the pin. So guys, after that, I will go ahead to slash the middle, as in open it up to the end, just the parts that are ironed. I find out that when cutting, I just cut the lining. I didn't cut the main fabric. So I just went ahead to cut it, and I made sure I cut it to the close to the sewing parts. You understand? So after that, I will make a notch, just the way you see me doing. I will make a notch there so that I can easily turn it. This part is very compulsory. You must make a notch here so that you can have a neat work. So after that, I will just go ahead to turn it over, just the way you see me doing. So after turning it, it will look something like this. You can see how neat it is, right? So I will just take it to my ironing table to press it with my iron. You can see the east side as well. I will take it to my ironing table, like I said. I will just iron it very well. So guys, after ironing it will look something like this. You can see how neat it is. Okay. So guys, you can see how neat it is, right? So let me just turn it over for us to see clearly. You can see the other parts is as neat as neat. So guys, the next thing I will be doing here is that on one side, like so, I will just fold half an inch. I will fold it and take it to my ironing table to just iron that half an inch. Okay, I'll just iron it very well. So guys, this is what it looks like after ironing. You understand? I fold it by half an inch and I gave it a very good press. So the next thing I will be doing is I will fold this again into two. Okay, you understand? I fold it again into two, like so. So I will do the same thing to this other side. So I will just take it to my table to iron that part. So guys, like I said, I will fold. So I fold it, and this is how it looks like after folding. You can see that. So I will just turn it over to the right side. I will turn it over to the right side. Then I will just stitch. Okay, you can see how the other side looks like. I will just stitch. Remember, we fold half an inch on the back side, so I will use that half an inch to stitch, because when I make a stitch here, it will hold the other parts at the back. I don't know if you understand me, because I folded it into two. So I will just run a stitch like the way I'm doing now. I will just run a stitch. Automatically this stitch will, as in, it's like it's holding it's stitching the both sides together. You get, it's stitching the back and the front together. So after running the stitch like so, I will go ahead to run the other side just the way I did this one. So guys, one thing I will still explain is that if you want to add a collar to the shirt or whatsoever you are making, you can just leave it like this. You can just cut the edge, the upper part, the allowance that is at the upper part. But if you don't want to put anything there, you just want to put an interfacing before you want to put an interfacing before you place this bracket, you just go ahead to to close the upper part, because I didn't do that. That is why I'm explaining it. You just go ahead to close the upper part, then after closing, before you top stitch. Okay, so now I've finished top stitching. Then I will just, for the down part, I will just secure it by running a stitch there. I'll make sure I arrange it very well. Then I will top stitch just the way you see me doing. So guys, after top stitching, it will look like this. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So just like the way I explained earlier, I said if you want to add an interface to the upper part, no need for you to cut it. You just run, that part that I'm cutting now, you just close it up. Okay, so this one here is, I want to add a collar to it. That is why I'm just cutting it off, so that I can add my collar to it. Okay, so that is that. So this is how it looks like after top stitch. I will just take it to my ironing table and give it a good press. So guys, and after ironing, you can see how it looks like, and this is the final look. You can see how neat it is. You can see the inside. You can see how it is. Okay, so guys, if you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Do well, feel free to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. If I upload any video, it will be notified to you. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for stopping by and watch my video. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your time. Thank you. Bye. See you in my next video.